Roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Hurts. Finds his receiver, Watson. Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. You look at this Cowboy defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
180.
Hurts. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Another run by Bigsby. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Azeez Ojulari pushing in and dropping him. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Rig alert. 7 Pirates.
To throw, it's Milton. Completes this to Addison out left. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That is his one. And he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second down at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Bigsby. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Milton now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the foot. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts from 17 yards out. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. Elliott now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Quickly to Addison here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the
Throwing is Milton. That's into the hands of Tolbert. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. They'll get only a couple down at 44.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Milton. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, Milton And he'll be held down at about the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Here's a give to Bigsby. That's a room to run now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Milton. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. Given 16 yards on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
16 yards.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 1-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Eagles' 1-yard line.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. It's Brown. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
No.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Fights forward at the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. Throwing his Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Milton. Anderson hauls it in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
A gain of 12 brings up third down.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down.
Operating from the gun, Milton. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Milton. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And just shutting him off there. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Hurts now, hoping to make up for that pick six. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And got his man, complete. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd down and goal. Hurts. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Luke Musgrave from 13 yards out. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 3. Bigsby once more. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. On the carry, Bigsby. He's going to be stopped short of the 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Eagles 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 35. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Christian Watson, 34 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Milton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 33 yards that time.
And the Cowboys first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy. Ready.
Here's Bigsby.
Oh, look at the juke.
127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Okay, ready.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. There's Turner. He's got him. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now hold everything here because this is about the last guy that they would want to see shaken up. Quarterback Jalen Hurts in some discomfort. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a toss right to Barkley. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bolt. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian Watson with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fix the Eagles.
A run here with Bigsby. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Throwing is Milton.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jacorian Bennett has it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Liking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Throwing after the interception. Milton.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He's back to throw.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready. Hey, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And we are are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
A 27-yard attempt.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. Wonder if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a good time in Big